Hello everyone, welcome back to Cooking with Donna. Today we are going to be making some old-fashioned American goulash. So this is a old recipe, get it close to I can as my mama's, but you know our mama's cooking, it's never good as hers, but I'm going to try. So you're going to need 2 pounds of ground chuck or 2 pounds of ground beef, whatever you want. We're not doing Hungarian goulash. This is not with the stew meat or bay leaf. This is just basic. It's simple. It's easy. It's a lot of ingredients we all have on hand a lot. You know, it's simple. It's just simple. And so we have the 2 pounds of ground chuck there, or go with the ground beef. I have here almost, not quite 2 cups of onion, probably about a cup, and it's a large onion, as long as you can get a cup and a half, cup and 2/3. If you like onions, go with 2 cups. But I'm gonna get this fried up and get that fat drained off there. But I wanted to add what you'll be needing. You're gonna need 2 8-ounce cans of tomato sauce. You're gonna be needing 2 cans of the diced 15-ounce cans of tomatoes, diced tomatoes. You can go with the whole tomatoes, that's how Mama made it, but I only have diced. But you can just, whatever tomato. I know I like the big tomatoes, and I like it real chunky, but I've made it with the diced as well, and it's just as good. But if you like whole tomatoes and you like that flavor, go with those. That's what I like. But I got 2 cans of those. And don't short yourself. Don't go with the 28. Well, you can use the 28-ounce can, but it's just not going to be as saucy. It's not real saucy. But you'll need a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Salt and pepper is going to be to your liking. I think that steam is kind of, well. And you're going to need 2.5 teaspoons of chopped garlic. If you like garlic, go with 3 teaspoons. I did 2.5 teaspoons. And you're going to need your elbow macaroni. You're going to need 2 measured cups dried, uncooked macaroni, 2 cups of it uncooked. And boil it till it's, you know, a lot of people will put it right in the sauce, but I don't like it like that because I have done it that way. Just cook the elbow macaroni right in the sauce, but it tends to suck up more of the sauce that way. So I cook it separately. That way it doesn't suck up a whole lot of that sauce. So you're going to need 2 cups of that, boiled and cooked al dente. Don't cook it a whole lot, just until it's al dente. And like I said, your salt and pepper. It's a basic recipe. I mean, it's simple and it's delicious. And we're going to have it today with a salad and some ciabatta garlic bread. So I'm going to get this fried up and get that fat drained off that meat. We don't want a greasy mess here. So we'll be back, guys. Almost forgot, guys. I gotta get my 2.5 teaspoons of garlic in there. Can't leave that out. That's flavor right there. Alright. And make sure you guys brown that meat really well, because the more brown you can get it, without burning it of course, the more flavor. Remember, brown equals flavor. Don't under brown it. Get it nice and brown. Go ahead and add your salt and pepper to your meat. Here, I'm going to do that, but I'm not going to measure. So do your salt and pepper to your liking. You want to season your meat right now, you know. Get that salted and stirred in there with some salt and pepper. Alrighty, I got that nice and brown, and now we're going to go ahead and add our tomatoes in. Like I said, 2, I think they're 14.5 cans. 2 of those, juices and all. We're going to go with 2 8-ounce cans, like I said, of tomato sauce. Now use whatever brand you have, but I'm going with Hunt's because I like it, and that's what Mama used. So, and I'm going to be adding just a few teaspoons of sugar. That balances out the acids and the bitterness sometimes tomatoes can have, but Hunt's is pretty darn good. And a half a teaspoon of Italian seasoning. Half a teaspoon. Not much. A lot of people will put a whole lot of that stuff in there. I don't like a lot of Italian spices in mine. If I'm gonna do that, I might as well just make me some spaghetti. You know, I don't like that. I like that tomato flavor. That's how my mom made it. So this is how, if you're looking for that tomato, garlic, onion flavor, not so many spices, this is for you. If you're wanting spaghetti, just add, you know, a lot of people will put the bay leaf in there, a little bit of oregano, a lot more Italian seasoning. I just don't like that. And I don't like soy sauce in it because that's not how I grew up on it. But a lot of people will put soy sauce in it. And beef broth. I'm doing it the old school way, the way Mama did it. And a pat of butter. And that's going to cook. I'm going to cover it. And I'm going to let this cook for at least a half hour. You want those flavors to marry there. And taste it after it's been setting for a while for salt or pepper, and then we'll get our cooked macaroni put in there. Alright y'all, I've had that cooking now for half hour. Now I'm going to add in my cooked macaroni. Like I said, you don't want to cook it all the way because you're going to let it kind of set here a minute or two, and then turn this off. Just get that stirred in there, and then we're just going to let this soak in there for a minute or two, and we'll turn it off. Alright, there it is, y'all. At the end here, I just put some little bit of Parmesan. You can even put cheddar here and just gently move it in there and let it all melt and get all gooey, but I'm not a cheese person, so this is the way Mom made it. So, and I like to eat, which are these. If you're wondering what's on top, that's not traditional, but those are there for me. I take those off and eat them. Some little deli hot pepper rings. They look like banana peppers, but they're really good. They go really well with this dish. And if you wanted, you could also cook, you know, a lot of people like to put bell pepper in theirs, but sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. You know, it just depends. I usually, if I do make it, I'll put maybe a half a bell pepper. Should have brought that up to you in the beginning, but I prefer it with no bell pepper. It's simple, it's easy, and it's definitely budget friendly if you're, you know, it's like I said, it's a lot of things we already have on hand, but I wanted to share that with y'all. I'm going to get my salad ready and we're going to eat. You guys please give it a try. Drop me some comments if you do try it. Let me know what you think about it. And if you have any requests, please let me know. Until next time, you guys have a wonderful evening. And we'll see you later. And thanks for watching.